pressure isn't a word that I use in my vocabulary, only when other people talk about it, close quote. Shady, I know your take on this one, but I want to hear it. Caleb Williams, why are you giving him a pass since I know that you are?
Wait, but what's the new song he's doing?
Is that what he's doing?
I don't think he makes the sound effects too.
Oh, how's it go?
And he's scratching.
Yes, that's the new thing. Hey, look, he have a good first 2 games. They go, we're doing. You know what? I'm giving him a big pass, right? And I know he's super hyped up. Everybody's talking about him on every station you turn to. He's coming from USC. All them guys get super hype, good or bad. That's what they do from USC. I just think that he's a rookie. And I'm not going to let the hype or the number 1 pick overall fool me, because I think he has a lot of talent. I think he's going to be like a Hall of Fame type of player, because I think he has that talented. But on the same side, he's a rookie. I've been a rookie, and I started. And I know how hard it was. I was like, yo, I'm focusing on my job only. I do not want to mess up. And I'm a running back. Imagine being the quarterback. You know everybody's position on the field. So I just think that it's a big difference from going from college, right, to the pros. It is what it is. We look at C.J. Stroud, like, oh, my God, he had a great year. Yeah, he did, but he struggled at times. He's just really, really good. It's a lot of other people that's not like him. And I always like to bring this example up when we talk about quarterbacks being rookies and dominating. Peyton Manning, who was phenomenal, to this day, he has the interception record for all rookies. And you know how good he was. So I just don't want to put that type of extra pressure on him, right? Because he's going to feel it. I mean, he can say all that. But he's going to be there at night with his 2 dogs, like he talked about on Netflix, like, damn, I had a terrible game. And that's okay, because you are a rookie. But I do think that about year 2, 3, maybe 4, he's going to be an all-pro, because he's that talented.
2-5, I actually vehemently disagree with you on this. I have since the beginning. I do again here. I'm not giving Caleb Williams a pass. I think more now than ever, rookies are expected to, and I expect you to, come in and assimilate immediately. I think that the transition from the NFL from college game to the NFL game, it's a much swifter transition than when Shady got drafted in 09, when James got drafted in maybe 06, 07, and when I got 07, and when I got drafted in 2012. I mean, you think about Baker Mayfield, number 1 overall pick. He set the rookie passing touchdown record with 27. You think about Justin Herbert. He broke that rookie touchdown record with 31. You think about Joe Burrow. He set a rookie record with 3 consecutive 300-yard games. You think about Lamar Jackson. His rookie season takes over for Joe Flacco, goes 6-1 down the stretch. Then you think about what C.J. Stroud was able to do. I think more now than ever, you've seen quarterbacks year after year after year after year come in and prove that you can transition to the pro game. If it was still 2000, 1999, and Peyton Manning's getting drafted, entering in the NFL, I agree with you. But even what I've seen in the NFL, back in the day, college was the zone read, zone option, RPO game, and nobody in the NFL was running it. Now everybody and their mama's running it. I just think the transition from college to NFL is more swift now than it's ever been. I also think, what you a number 1 overall pick for? If you're a 6th-round pick like Acho, I expect you to struggle. But if you're a number 1 overall pick like Caleb Williams, there's a reason you're a number 1 overall pick. I expect you, especially with the roster as talented as that roster is, I expect you to come in and not struggle like the 6th or the 7th-round pick. That's why you was number 1.
So most number 1, I just want to get this straight real quick. So most number 1 draft picks, they always ball, you think?
I don't think they always win.
You think it's more bust than winners?
I think more now than ever we're seeing more hit. Okay. More now than ever we're seeing them hit. Because remember, we did this before. I think since 2000, the only one people say, like, underachieved, I would suggest Jameis Winston. Outside of Jameis, I think Joe Burrow, he did what he was supposed to do. Kyler Murray's done what he's supposed to do. Baker Mayfield, I think, going to Cleveland, he did what he was supposed to do.
That's where we did the disconnect, because I'm okay with my rookie struggling to have a really, really good career, right? The guys you naming, like, let's just be honest. So Winston, his career was okay, if you want to say that.
I would suggest he underachieved.
Okay, Baker Mayfield. I don't really think he's that good like that. I think he's okay, right? I mean, his career ain't been successful. We can look at his numbers and what he's done, right?
I would suggest Baker's has been successful.
Wait. The number 1, hold on. The number 1 pick in the draft, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You think his career, if you look at it, has been successful?
I think he's had 2 playoff wins with 2 different organizations.
You know, I had a whole bunch of stuff to talk about.
Dak Prescott.
A whole bunch of stuff to talk about. I'm not going to talk about it.
$100 million.
I'm going to let y'all go, though. I'm going to let y'all go. If you think Baker Mayfield has y'all can go.
Oh, man. I don't know. 2 playoff wins to me is successful.
He was the best player in college.
No, but they told
he was
us.
the best player in that
They
draft.
told us. That's good.
Well, I mean, he went to an organization that was 1-31.
Yeah, I don't make exceptions for Cleveland's bar being in hell. The bar is in hell. So,
Well, I
being
use
the
context.
most successful Cleveland Cavaliers or
Browns,
Cleveland
yeah.
Browns quarterback is not saying much.
Context matters to me. Like, if you go to an organization that's incredibly porous, I will praise you even more so than if you go to an organization that does
Yeah.
incredibly well.
Cleveland's been bad.
But at the end of the day, though, right, all them quarterbacks you name in their rookie year, let's just say, like my dog Shady says, let's just say they was regular.
Yeah, they weren't all
You
pro.
understand what I'm saying?
They weren't all pro.
So for me, this is not even a question. He is going to be a good football player. Even if his rookie year is regular like these other quarterbacks, after these other quarterbacks' rookie years, the Baker Mayfields, the Lamar Jacksons, the Deshaun, whoever it is, we had hope. Everybody is like, man, these young fella coming into the next year is going to be a really good player. Caleb Williams is like that. He is going to show moments of being a really good football player. And the Chicago Bears, whether they win 2 games, whether they win 10 games this year, are going to come into next year extremely excited about having this young fella under center at the quarterback spot. I just look at a lot of the quarterbacks that we just super excited about after 1 year, the Jordan Loves, the Brock Purdy's, the Daniel Jones when he took over for Peyton. Like, we were excited about these dudes that were regular. And we sitting here saying that this dude right here should get a pass. I don't even think it matters. He's going to be way better than these dudes.
What you mean we side off 1 year? You said Daniel Jones. Who?
When Daniel Jones took over for Eli Manning, they put him on the bench. He came in. They going into the next. They were excited about Daniel Jones. Yes, from what he has shown.
I don't know who
and they were
they
even
are.
more excited when he won 9 games and they paid him all that money.
But that was
you
3,
understand?
4 years later.
I understand, but what I'm saying is a lot of these dudes off of 1 year, they're excited about coming into the next year. Caleb Williams is going to be a guy in the National Football League that we're going to be excited about in the next year. So I don't even think we got to worry about.
All I'm saying is that if he's not a superstar in his first year, I'm okay with that. But same thing, Bryce Young, right?
But that's what I'm saying. None of these dudes were. And coming into the second year, we're excited
All
about.
right, so in the second year, yeah, I'm with that. So it's his next year.
So are you giving him a pass, James? Like
this
rookie
year,
season?
no. This year, yes.
You giving him a pass?
It doesn't,
me too.
doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I adamantly disagree. I don't think college is the same sport as the NFL. There are 0 professional players in college football. None. Because it's college. The gap between the worst NFL player and college is big. And I don't like to compare the two. Shay says it all the time. Everybody's good in college. Right?
Everybody.
I disagree with that. So just
How many professional players are in college football right now?
Depends on who's good draft.
0. None of them. They're all college players.
Yeah.
All
Professional
of them.
talents, though.
Cute, cool. There's why there's a draft every year. And then there are a lot of busts because they weren't actually professional players. The teams thought they were professional players, that's why they drafted them. And then they find out, in fact, they were good college players, not professional players, because it is a different sport. These are grown men. They have mortgages. They have wives and families, and they have other businesses, and they got the muscles that have the grown man in them.
And they got child support.
They got child
gotta
support.
pay that.
Okay, some of them, you know what I'm saying? They have
that in college,
They've been in NFL facilities. Okay, they've been NFL level coaching, NFL level nutritionists. It's not the same thing. It's not. It's not. That's why there's a college Hall of Fame and there's one NFL Hall of Fame. It's not the same thing. It's different. And the reason that I say that is you were all rookies once.
That was so
And you stepped on the field with the grown men, grown men that were on that field. And you were lost. Yes, as you should be, because you're playing a different sport now.
Yep.
You know why? Because you were playing against professional players instead of college players. It's a very big difference.
But some aren't. And that's where I'm at. Some aren't.
Some are what?
Aren't lost. Like Patrick Peterson stepped into the NFL and was not lost.
Sure.
That is very true.
There are always rookies that make the transition. What I'm arguing is that it is easy to go from college to the NFL. Do some players make it look easy? They're outliers? Sure.
Correct.
If Caleb isn't, it means nothing to his career.
Right.
It means absolutely
That's
nothing.
what I'm saying, right.
And
There's less. Hold up, but see another thing though, because you are right about Patrick Peterson. He was super nice.
No, Willis.
No,
Peterson. I said
Patrick Peterson.
Oh, I thought you
So
said
what I'm
Willis.
saying
And Willis,
is,
too.
but there's less of them though.
Agreed.
There's less of them type of guys y'all talking about.
But here's what
You know
I'm saying is, because I'm not disagreeing with y'all in this. If he struggles his rookie season, I don't think that's an indictment on his career, not at all. But what I'm saying is he was a number 1 overall pick for a reason. Yeah. Just like Pat P was a top 10 pick to the Arizona Cardinals.
But I don't understand. What does that mean?
What that means
Bryce Young was the number 1 overall pick. We didn't say anything about him last year.
Well, I don't think that
I bet against him every week.
that the Panthers were as good as the Bears, and I don't think that Bryce.
Why are the Bears good? Because of paper?
Because of what those guys on paper have done in the NFL in reality.
So paper.
No, because of reality.
But they didn't play on that team last year.
Well, some of them did.
Acho, what are we doing here? This is a newly assembled team with a rookie quarterback, okay?
Yeah.
And rookie wide receiver, players that have come in that haven't played in Chicago yet. This is an on-paper team, and maybe they will be really good, but we don't know that.
I agree. Here's what I'm saying is if you are a number 1 overall pick, you're a number 1 overall pick for a reason.
So really quick, though, if he does struggle and has his moments and doesn't play well, that's going to change your opinion of him?
If he has more bad moments than good moments, I will be very disappointed based upon where he was drafted and based upon his
But I'm saying coming into his second year, you would feel like you wouldn't be excited, like you would.
Of course, no, I'm still being excited. I'm only answering the question being asked.
That's tough,
The
though,
only question
Acho.
I'm answering is I'm not giving him a pass for this year. I'll still be excited about Caleb. I think Caleb's better than I think anybody at the desk. I love Caleb.
But all I'm saying, like, if I'm not giving somebody a pass, like if they say this receiver's good, and I'm like, okay, he like that, but I ain't giving him, I see him getting D'd up, and he ain't getting over and all that. I'm gonna be like, I told y'all, bro, was sorry. I told you he wasn't like that. That's me not giving somebody a pass. So what I'm saying with Caleb was like, if he struggles, you gonna think that way about him? Or
if he struggles, I'm gonna be like, he shouldn't. If he defines struggling subjective. If he has more interceptions and touchdowns, I'm gonna be like, he should not. Caleb Williams should be playing at an above-average level.
But will it cross your mind to say he's not like that?
Above average level as a rookie or above average level compared to other NFL quarterbacks?
Compared to other NFL quarterbacks. I think Caleb Williams should still have 26 touchdowns and 12 interceptions this year. Like, I think Caleb Williams should put up above-average, solid NFL numbers. Like, just solid.
And like, he probably will. But what if he doesn't? What does that mean?
I'd be high. It just means I'm disappointed. It just means I'm not giving him a pass.
You just put it because he's talented.
And the talent around him.
But my thing is, though, he a rookie, though.
He is.
Take yourself back to rookie.
But here's the thing, Shady. I was a 6th-round pick. Luke Kuechly, first-round pick. Same position, my year. As a rookie, 150 tackles. Rookie of the year, because he was a first.
So
you shouldn't be good.
So do you want to start just naming super highly high-picked players that was trash?
No, because some are.
Okay, all right. So that's not okay. I don't want to play that game.
But I'm saying, like, I'm not judging Caleb Williams a 6th-round pick drafted number 2.
I'm saying grade him for who he is, but like. He had rookies too, though, and he has the most ones played out of everybody.
And that's the thing. Like, I understand we talking Patrick Peterson, who cover 3, cover 1, all the same thing.
He playing one, yeah, right.
Pro, that's all the same. When you talk Patrick Willis, right? Cover 3, cover 1, that's all the same. You understand what I'm saying? Like the quarterback spot is a totally different thing for these young quarterbacks coming into the game. Whether they're coming into a similar offense, similar situation, it don't matter. They have way too much on their plate, and that is why you don't see a lot of them just come out of the gate and just be flawless.
And the colleges matter, too. Like the Pac-12, they're trailing no talent. They're trash, right? That's trash football, though. They be having basketball points scored in football.
Hey, your words, not trash.
No. Real talk. When we was arguing with it, and I was in the NFL, we argued. I'm like, yo.
Shady, Oregon was good last year. Washington was in the playoffs last year. Utah is always a 10-plus win team.
Washington was in the Natty.
Where they at now?
Getting prepared in training camp.
We're going to find out. Because all them dudes from Oregon like that, and I hate to do this because I got a lot of Oregon homies, they be super hyped up in college. They get to the pros, and they be cool. They be okay. They be all right. USC dudes be great in college. Be all world in college. We get to the pros, or at least, they be cool. They be okay. So what I'm saying is I'm not hating on the Pac-12 because they just okay.
It's a lot of good players.
I used to watch it, but they be hyped up. Everybody's hyped up in college. So we get to the pros. Real quick, when Chip Kelly came to the Eagles, we were watching on an Oregon tape to get better. And we're like, God, that guy's like, damn, he's nice. Oh my, all these great players. Who are these dudes? I start seeing the names. I said, hold up. He plays for the Giants. Dudes is regular. So what I'm saying is everybody is good in college, especially in the Pac-12. Till they get to the pros. They be number 10 overall, number 7 overall. They get to the league, backups. You know what I'm saying. I hate to say names.
Only so many starters in the league, bruh. How many starters is there in the league?
You see what I'm saying, though? Because he does this to me on purpose, though. Right? He give all these credit to these guys in college, right? And then they get to the pros, and I'm like, where'd he go?
But that's
Because
every
it's
conference.
not
though.
the same sport, which is what I'm always saying.
It's the
every
same
conference.
sport.
It's not.
just better
You are not
people.
playing against
Same
professional
sport.
players in college.
It
You're
doesn't change the
not.
sport, though.
Every person that you play against in the NFL is a professional.
But they weren't all
Everyone
good.
you li-
No, they were not.
You know
all
what they were
good.
better than? The college players that
Not
you were
all.
playing against.
I was worse than some college players.
Oh my God.
Can I ask you one question,
What
though?
do you mean?
What was your first
Top
time?
to bottom, the roster, the teams that you're going against. You are college players playing against other college players. There might be one
don't do
pro
yourself
player
like
on
that,
this side of the
bro.
ball and the
Don't do
other.
yourself like
It's
that.
another level. If it wasn't, why are we even talking about?
It's hard to get to the league.
Hey, but hold on. What about who's the first? As a rookie, everybody went through this. I always ask these questions. Who was the first dude that had look old as hell? When you be like, oh, he's old. You like 20 years old. He like 39.
Brett Favre.
See, you was like, oh, he's old.
Brett Favre.
Honestly, Brett, JP always looked old to me.
It's some old dude. Like, I say, yo, I'm in the league because I'm 20 years old. He's like what, 4 or 5 kids.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.